and welcome to the Best Buy blog. My name is Ray, and in this video I'll be reviewing the Vitamix A3500. In the box of the Vitamix A3500, you'll find a 1.9 liter BPA-free low-profile Triton container, a matching Triton lid, the blender's base, a little lid plug, plastic tamper, warranty, product information, a quick start guide, and finally a bilingual French-English cookbook that Vitamix calls Simply Blending. The Vitamix cookbooks are they slap. They're really good cookbooks. They have these beautiful covers, gorgeous pictures, and recipes that you will actually use. They're easy to make and they're all really tasty. The A3500 is part of Vitamix's Ascend line. So the Ascend products have self-detect containers, which I can't fully I can't really show you because it's wireless and you don't see it. But essentially what that means is if the blender figures out that it's not blending anything, it'll just turn itself off early for you. And that really helps to prevent overblending. It also means that if you've put the ingredients in your blender in the wrong proportions, like I have because you're measuring with your heart and you're making a blueberry smoothie with not quite enough water, you do have to go back in and add the appropriate amount of water so that you get a really nice, drinkable smoothie instead of a weird icy lump. Again, this is not the Vitamix's fault. I'll put it this way, I am measuring with my heart, and perhaps my heart is not that smart. In this video, I'm showing off the different speeds that you can put the Vitamix on, so I'm starting really low, much lower than you normally use for a smoothie. That's why the sides are looking a little bit chunky to start out with. But there are 5 self-adjusting program settings for this blender, and it will adjust for the different self-detect containers. So you have settings for smoothies, hot soups, dips and spreads, frozen desserts, and a self-cleaning mode. I'll show you that at the very end. And with these, you can just sort of touch the digital interface and the blender takes care of everything else. It'll figure out your timing, everything like that. There's also a little plus and minus button on the right-hand side, and you can use those to adjust the time so that you're not timing separately. You can set it and forget it, and the blender will turn itself off for you. We've also got a little pulse button on the left, and that's great if you are making something more like a salsa as opposed to a soup. What I really love about the A3500 is you can make everything in this blender. Like, I made a blueberry smoothie. I spilled that blueberry smoothie on my dress, and it did a great job of the smoothie. You can also cook a soup in your blender. It takes about 10 minutes. You put in your soft vegetables fresh out of the fridge, and you come back 10 minutes later and the blender is just like, hey, I made you a soup. I cooked you that soup. That soup is hot now. You can just serve it. You can also make things that need a lot of pulverizing. Crepe batter is one of the things that you would not assume needs a lot of blending, but it actually does. That's how you prevent it from having little lumps and stuff like that. So I'm making a small amount of crepe batter for some spinach crepes for dinner. I am a big fan of this premium blender. It's incredibly convenient and does a fantastic job blending, chopping, pureeing, and cooking. If you love making food from fresh and frozen ingredients, this is an excellent small appliance to add to your kitchen. For more on this blender, make sure to check out my full review at the Best Buy blog. Thanks for watching.